ready for a video. You want to go make a video? A little Blackwall video. Little girl. Come on, let's go do it. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this one we're going to be looking at the Lamborghini Countach. I think that's how you say it. I didn't even know the name, but a guy, Chris Cage, Chris 2KX, whatever his username is. I don't know what you want me to call you, but anyway, he helped me figure out what video I wanted to make, because my dilemma before I got all these new auction cars and stuff was what video I could make, which I still had some ideas, but you know, starting to run a little bit low. Now my problem is I have too many ideas, and the dogs are running around too much. So what I did is I asked him, and he was like, yeah, man, well, this is a pretty rare car that, you know, the people don't really see that much. I was like, okay, I'll make a video on it. Also, a lot of the cars I got, look at all those color shifters. I got a bunch of color shifters at that place. So due to all the color shifters I got, I could make a video on color shifters now. Stop poking around the bag. I don't even know what's in that bag. Probably nothing.
Is this Hot Wheels?
I don't know.
Civil War Captain
Probably
America.
something. It's probably something Daddy got me.
Iron Man and
Back
Captain America.
when he was still alive. It's probably something he got me.
Okay.
When I said that it's fine if you popped in, I didn't mean to just show off some random cars to see around the house.
I'm trying to clean up. I'm trying to move all Hot Wheels into this room.
This video is about this Lamborghini.
Lambo.
Yeah. It's a Countach. This is the color shifter with the sneaky snakey with 3 heads. Freaking
Sneaky snaky with 3 heads.
yeah, let me warm it up. Right now you can't see the sneaky snakey. Anyway, so this one right here is white. You're blocking all my light.
Sorry.
Sit down.
No.
Sit. Anyway, so there, it's starting to light up. Lighten up. So as you can see, that's some very
Oh, submarine.
Stop!
Yeah, submarine.
Stop!
We all
Lamborghini Countach. Lamborghini Countach. Stay on the video topic. Why not sing a song from the 19 teens that I actually like?
Because I don't know any of those.
I'm sure you do. Anyway. So where were we? So, as you can see, it has some very unique lines. It has all those things on the side. I don't know what those are for. It has that little back panel. But look, it has like race car windows. Like how they have it for race car drivers or whatever. You know? Has giant, weird looking fenders. Like really big, bulky fenders. Oh, this is starting to get warmed up. Anyway, so it has really big fenders. They both have ultra Hot Wheels. And the front of them is pretty different. How it goes in and it actually has a different casting. And how half of the bottom of it right there is part of the base and half it's part of the body. Which that's pretty unique. Not only that, but on this one, base and top are both the same, like, thing. Like, they're both the same color. So it kind of looks like it's the same, unlike this one, where it doesn't look so much the same. Now, it's probably as warmed up as this one's going to get. So if you want to look at the temp on this one before it fades away again, it has a snake on it, green windows. Actually, the windows aren't green. It just looked like it. No, it actually has clear. Green interior, that's what it is. Then it has the snake, 3-headed snake. Side of it has no tampos at all. And it has a really messed up wheel. 1987, so that means it was probably first released in 1988. And it appears as though it might have a different color on the side. That could just be discoloration from the color changing thing. So I'm not going to say that the color changes right there. Like I said, color is different, not as in the color changes, because obviously the color, it's a color changer. That's what they do. But anyway, so it has a spoiler that looks like an arrow, which is pretty cool. Much easier to see on the white car. And this one's much heavier than this one, because this one has a plastic top and metal base. There's a plastic top, which is most of it. And anyway, so it has the spoiler, and it has all those little things. I don't know what those are supposed to be. If any of y'all know, tell me. Then the base right there, I don't know if it's messed up, but on this side, it's kind of like pressed in. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. Let's consult this one. No, I don't think that's how it's supposed to be. So on this one, it looks fine. And on this one, it's kind of smashed in. I don't know how that happened. But it says on the side in Campos, Lamborghini Countach, I don't know. Then on the top, it has maybe Countach, mustache. But then it has that little thing on the top. It has all the lines. And it has that little weird, peculiar side window. And it has some like little things in the front, some lines, some headlights. And the bottom, I don't know what those circles are for. But it's not too detailed. I've seen some that are more detailed, but I've also seen some less. So it doesn't really get any points that are good or bad for it there. I mean, that's pretty standard, I suppose. Then it has, what else do we have? Oh yeah, the fenders. So they're kind of odd shaped as well. I guess this is the better one to look at for the shape. They're really blocky, which looks pretty ugly. They just don't look like they belong. I feel like if they were to do that, I mean, maybe that's how the actual car looks, but it just looks kind of ugly, especially that one. It looks backwards. It looks like the smaller front, like the smaller side should be in the front. That's like my main gripe about this car, the weird fenders and wheel well sizes. It's pretty weird looking, but it has a giant, pretty cool looking, hood, as you can see. Whole front of it's sloped. It has a really cool profile. And, oh, I almost forgot to mention, I got a new little thing up here. Ooh. Anyway, totally off topic. But back to topic, it has no taillights, but it should. It has taillight casting, like bumps. It has my mom's phone going off. It has that spoiler, which the spoiler might actually be part of the base. It's hard to tell. Here's that weird back window. You know, it has a lot of windows. It has a lot of holes in the casting for those windows. Must have been pretty hard to produce, and that might be why they released it. And so, like, they didn't release it too much. It also has a lot of solid metal parts, like the spoiler is solid metal, which it has holes, as you can see right there. Makes me think it might be part of the base, but it doesn't on this one. On this one, it just goes straight from the casting, where that one looks like it might go into something. It could be a totally separate piece altogether. Then, as you can see on the back, it has those things which I can only assume are solid die cast, because it'd be hard to make them where they weren't. And it has all kinds of little intricate details, so I can kind of see why they cut this model short. Now, it's kind of hard to tell, but even on the front, it has like 3 sets of headlights or something. Might be easier to spot on that one. No, it has just 2 sets. But anyway, it has a lot of headlights. And due to all those details, and also probably how thin they have to paint it to where you can actually see them, that casting probably didn't like get released too much. It's probably a pretty rare one due to that. I can only imagine. So this is a bit of an odd car. And its weight, it's really heavy. Like, I don't even know what to compare it to. Like, what's really heavy? Maybe it's the same weight? No, dump truck's heavier. Maybe this boy. Yeah, they're about the same. So this one, which does have a plastic top, but the whole base, solid die cast. That's a huge slab of die cast in there. As you can see, it has a giant thing, this giant slab. The whole interior, whole base, it's all this big chunk of metal. And I'd say that they're probably about the same weight. So that really tells you how much metal there is in this one. That other one might be a little bit heavier, but it's hard to tell. And as you can see on the front, it has a single windshield wiper, not two like most cars. And it has little split weird window. I don't know what that's for. I don't know why they did it like that. You know, I was thinking at first that was like what race cars have. But on race cars, one of them's like net. One of them's like a net. And that doesn't have that. And it has, like I said, that really weird tiny window right there. And the small one in the back. It has so much weird glass. It's just very unusual. And it all attaches to that little thing in the middle. Unlike most cars where they can attach it in multiple spots or in a more secure spot, this spot literally just has things on all sides supporting it. It doesn't really have a solid support. Like, for example, on most cars, how it has like that big solid chunk bar, whatever thing. That doesn't really have one of those. It's all pretty thin. I guess maybe that. But it looks like it has a pretty fragile top. I can imagine that'd break off pretty easily. Also the way that is. That's so skinny. It's like a little spider. But that's probably about it for this car. Do you have anything to say about this car?
No.
What are you holding? Gloves?
I have gloves on. So I'm cleaning up trash.
Fist bump. Power bump. Does that hurt? It's kind of sharp. It has a sharp front. No. Anyway, that's probably it for the video. See you next time. Bye, guys. Oh, wait. Let it get in focus. Yeah. Bye, guys.